boys. Oh. Hi, Crush. Hi, honey. Don't worry, I'm not taking you anywhere. Do you think I'm taking you somewhere? Look at that nose. I love you. So, as boring as I think this video is gonna be, this is how well, not how I trained my boys. I am still in the process of training my boys to go in the carrier. They don't trust why this is here, and especially why the camera is out, because once they know I'm talking to the camera, they're not going anywhere, so they're gonna avoid going in it. But before I turned on the camera, Crash was actually chilling in the carrier. And this is basically a waiting game when I have to take them somewhere. Or when I want to take them somewhere, too. Because Chip doesn't like it when Crash boops his booty. So if Chip is on his way in the carrier like that, you know, he gets spooked. And they're both, oh my goodness. If you both go in there, I'm gonna be so impressed. This is usually one at a time, so this is very much a heavy waiting game, and I'm not the most patient guardian in the world. Be nice. Oh, yeah. And see, and they take turns, because they know better. If only I had 2 at a time on camera. Oh, that'd be great. And the reason why I'm not showing this with Moose and Riot is because Moose and Riot are very good with the carrier, as in, oh, if my partner goes in the carrier, it's safe for me to go in the carrier. And then they just go in, and it literally takes maybe 5 minutes tops for them. But these two literally take 10 minutes. Chip is actually more confident about going in than Crash, even though Crash is making me look like a liar. Since he's been going in first. But yeah, so step 1 is to get them desensitized to the carrier in the first place. So what I'm doing now is something that I've been kind of slacking on. Life gets in the way. And luckily we saw some leaps and popcorns, I hope, from Chip, since he's back there. There he is. Ah. So step 1 is desensitization. Can't speak. Are you desensitized, sir? So that's basically it for step 1. There's nothing to this process except you and me waiting to see if they'll both go in at the same time. But this is just the step of getting them used to the carrier, so it's not like I'm gonna zip it up and take them anywhere. This is so that they trust that every time I take out the carrier, it's not mommy's gonna take us somewhere every time. I want them to see the carrier as a good thing. When I do need to take them somewhere, treats are involved. I'm kind of low on treats, so that's quite possibly going to be saved for another video, or who knows. But yeah, very, very boring video. This is just step 1, getting them used to the idea that this cave-like monster exists. Well, good morning, guardians. It's the next day, and I thought it would be beneficial to show you that I kept that carrier in the enclosure all night. I just got finished doing the spot clean for this morning. So what you didn't see is the fact that somebody decided to spend the night in the carrier because there were chocolate sprinkles in it. And I was so proud, and I wish I would have gotten a picture, but I tend to now do spot cleans before the sun has completely risen, because normally I do this around 6 or 7 in the morning, and now that daylight savings time has ended and I am back on Pacific Standard Time, it's pretty dark now, and it's more like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning when I do this. So it is currently close to 6:50 in the morning. The sun has almost completely risen. Oh, we have trust. We have trust. Look at that. So step, I guess, 2.5/3 is I tossed the vegetables in the carrier as far back as I could because the other side is closed, and they have to trust that I'm not going to close the carrier on them, and they have to trust that they can go in and out without mommy closing up the one and only escape. So this is good. I want them to start associating the carrier with positive things, such as breakfast, which I might do this for a week. Who knows? This is just a little side project video that I'm doing. If they both go in, I'm going to be, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, ah! Yeah, sorry, got off topic, but that's my rant. Oh, no, don't chew on it. Crash, you can come in. Crash, don't do it. Don't do it. Crash, go in that way. Go that way. You know where to go. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. I love you. Good boy. You can go get it. Don't let Chip intimidate you. These are the two that need the most attention when it comes to trust training something. Oh, I made a mistake. Hang on. Now we get live in the enclosure. You were trusting just for a second. I'm very proud of you, Mr. Chip. Let's get the focus on Chip's booty and not on the carrier. There we go, thank you. Hi, Chip. Ooh, is that the camera? That's something that still spooks Chip every once in a while, is the camera, so I'm very impressed with his progress. Oh. And look at that. And the wild hairless beast called the human sneaks in closer for a better look. There she goes. Hi, Crush. As you can see, Chip has now become a little bit more defensive when it comes to Crash over here. He is learning how to defend himself, which I find is great, because he used to be very submissive and he used to cry a lot when Crash would do his dominant advances on Chip. And now that Chip has some hormones going through him, he's not taking any more shit. No, you're not. So we have progress. Don't do it, Crash. Please don't. Thank you. That was adorable. Don't do it. You know where to go. You have to go in there. You want that bell pepper, you have to go get it. No. I know there's a bit of a debate about celery going on right now. They don't get celery very often. This is just a treat. Kind of stopped giving them celery regularly. But I thought, since it's been quite a while since they've gotten celery, figured it wouldn't be too bad. Feel free to leave me a comment below about why I should stop feeding celery altogether. Good boy, Chip. Crash. Crash. You know where to go, honey. All right, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. All right, I'm gonna end it here because I think this is a fair amount of progress for right now, and I'll end it on actually focusing on Chip. There we go. Awfully cute. Yes, that is the camera. Okay. Oops. I know, honey. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There you go. You have to go get it. Go get it. Okay, so I only have 10 minutes before my laundry is done, but as you can see, today we are on, I don't know, step 3 or 4. As you can see, they are in the carrier. Maybe if I go down on the floor. There we go. So now step 3 is that they have to trust that when I close the carrier and zip it, that they will be let out. And even though this part is awfully boring, what I'm waiting on is for them to calm down. Crash is already eating. There we go. Sorry about my voice, and I'm sorry about the noise. That is my infrared heater. Is he eating? Yes, he is. Okay, and then I just open it back up, and he can be let out. Good boy. Yeah. Are you starting to get the game? The game is you trust the carrier. See, now he doesn't trust. This is the part, the hardest part. Oh, so itchy. That we are working on right now is that he has to trust that I will always open the carrier. There he go. Carrier training is so tough. And then we do this a couple more times. And each time they get a little bit quicker about eating. They're starting to get the game. Oh, can't see through the side. Is he eating? You two are such dark colors, I can't tell. Okay, and then we let Chip out. Are you gonna come out? Or are you gonna stay in? Oh. Good boy. Yeah. He's like, I don't like this game. I don't like this game, Mother. I think this is, what, step 3 or 4? You guys can correct me in the comments. Yep, he lost trust. Oh, you're so cute, though. You are so cute. And Crash, it's funny because he's more socially confident. He's a little more skittish, but who's in the carrier having the time of his life and who's out of the carrier not trusting me? Huh? What is this? I think it's because we all know guinea pigs are complex creatures. So just because he's socially confident outside and he's skittish outside does not mean that translates to home life. Apparently, Chip has trust issues with me. And Crash is like, yeah, okay. So Crash is more socially confident inside. Chip is more socially confident outside. That is very interesting. Look at that butt. I want to touch it, but I know he's gonna turn around and run right out. Okay, I think this is game number 3. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. We're not going anywhere, I promise. Oh no, there's no escape. Mother, why? You're okay. Oh my goodness. once I see that he's eating, I know he's not totally stressed, but now he's like freaking out. And he's like, are we really going somewhere? Oh, well, that doesn't mean you have to take it out on Crash, sir. So the goal for me for right now is that like when I open it, I want him to be confident enough to stay inside, right? So, but if he chooses to come out, I'm slowly opening it, ever so slowly. Good boy, Chip. I know you guys can't see it, but he's like hesitating on eating. Okay, that was good. And what's hilarious, what you can't see, is that Crash is just right there. Yeah, we're gonna focus on your face. Sorry. This is a process that I am working on. It is not a one-day process. I just want my sons to understand, like I said at the very beginning of this video, or the first segment of this video, is that I just want them to trust that the carrier does not always mean that we're going somewhere. But when I do have to take them somewhere, it'll be easier to lure them in with treats, especially high reward treats. Right, Chip? Nope, you gave up on veggies. That's it. I've had it with mom's shit. I'm just gonna stay right here and I'm gonna eat hay and be mad and pout. So pouty. My goodness. All right, Guardians, bye for now. Well, I was gonna do the fourth and final step in the series, but Chip saw me turn on my phone and he knows that means there's a possibility that he won't go in. Oh. You're such a little tease. There we go. Can you go in, please? Maybe? Please? So I can show the final step? Thank you. And no. Chippy Chip, come on. Please. But I mean, we all know what the final step really is, when both of them are now completely trusting in that they can go in at the same time. I can close up the carrier and take them to wherever I need to go. Little side note, I would love to get little hay bags to rig up in the back right there. Oh, sorry, Crash. Go, I'm sorry. In both of my carriers, so that when I take them, when I need to take my children places, I can just stuff the hay bags full of hay and take them out. I mean, that'd be great if I can somehow get like a hay bag or like a hay pocket in there somewhere. Wouldn't that be nice? Go get your bell pepper. Where is it? Work, work. Good boys. Hi. Number one. Can we get number two in there? Can we do it? Can you go in? Please? Yes. Oh, no. Guinea pigs are so smart. They know how to pretty much conduct a military operation, Cavey style. One will go in, and they know mommy won't close it up unless they're both in there. They know it. It's a tag team effort. But since Chip is so huge with his giant potato butt, he won't let Crash in to enjoy. Go in. Go. Good boy. All the way. Yeah. All right, final step. You close it up. Oh, sorry, Crash. I spooked him, but he's okay. He likes to jump to the back. You close it all the way up. Good boy, Chip.
Oh my God, they're heavy.
And now you just take them wherever you need to go. Not like I need to show you picking up the carrier or anything. Hi. Gosh, this thing. I love you. It's okay, we're not actually going anywhere. So that is the final step, is when they both go in and they can enjoy whatever treat you threw in there, or maybe it's the hay. Things I suggest to make it easier also, not just food. If you notice your guinea pigs prefer, if they have a favorite, say like a little Heidi tunnel that they prefer as their favorite. Hi, Chip. Hi, honey. Oh yes, those lips. So if they have a favorite like Heidi tunnel, or like just a favorite corner hide that can fit in your carrier, that works too. I had to do that with a Riot, and amazingly enough, that's how I managed to get both Riot and Moose in the bag, is because Riot refused to go in for a treat. He preferred to go in because he had seen me put in one of the Heidis and that made him feel safer. So it's basically down to, there we go, less stressful, huh? Yeah. So basically it comes down to how you get to know your guinea pigs, whether if they are food motivated and that helps them train with the carrier method, or if they're anything like Riot, where it's they have to have their favorite Heidi in there for extra security. That's his thing. Moose couldn't care. He knows that I am harmless. He's so socialized, he could care less. It's his. If anybody has ever watched Jenna Marble's channel, and she talks about like her dog Marble, where she says, "Do you know where you are?" and he looks like he doesn't know where he is, and the running gag is, "Don't know, don't care." That's Moose. Moose could not care. He lives by the motto, "Don't know, don't care. I'm just living my life." So yeah, this carrier method, someone did bring it up, can't remember who, but someone did mention that carrier method won't work for everybody, and that's very true. But unfortunately, I am only a 4'11" person. I cannot accommodate everybody on this channel, right? I'm a lifestyle channel. Well, personally, my lifestyle channel of how I am learning my guinea pigs, right? Their behaviors, what makes them comfortable, what motivates them. So yeah, there are certain tricks and tips and hacks that are not going to apply to anybody. However, the tricks, tips, and hacks can certainly apply to whatever method you choose to use to transport your guinea pigs, and that's fine. My method, I am not a my way or the highway kind of person. I don't think in absolutist terms because it's not realistic. There will always be an exception to every single rule. That was cute, Crash. While I'm talking, I'm just looking at these guys through the mesh, through my phone, and just Crash is being adorable. So yeah, so this method won't work for everybody. And this is just for me to demonstrate how some of my skittish pigs, looking at you, Crash, looking at you, Riot, to get them to trust me more, which is funny because this whole series, as you can see, Crash actually was more willing to it, and Chip was the one who wasn't so willing. So I find that kind of funny how they did a little personality swap there. So, I mean, that just shows guinea pigs are complex beings, as complex as we are. And so when you think you know your guinea pig, they just might surprise you. But there you have it. That's how I am in the middle of training my guinea pigs to adapt to the carrier method. It's less stressful for them. It's less stressful for me, especially since chasing them around their giant enclosures is not exactly ideal. I don't have 2x4 enclosures. I have a 4x4 and a 3x3. They have plenty of space to go run and hide from me, and there is nowhere that I can absolutely corner them to get them into the carrier for transport. So this is much easier for everybody involved here at the Guinea Pig Guardian headquarters, aka my apartment. I apologize for the long rant, but I figured I would try to predict everybody's comments in the comment section. If you have anything to add, it's more than welcome. If you have a different method, feel free. Let me know. I love talking to you guardians and sparking up conversations. I'm going to end it here. Remember, guardians, life is good food, good company, and good sleep. Pawmaste.